Well, you guys, unfortunately, my Pando didn't survive. I thought it was because she wasn't getting enough sunlight, but it turned out it was root rot, and I kind of figured it was root rot, but I didn't want to believe it. When I got the palm, I didn't realize that, and I should have realized that it only had one hole. I should have drilled more holes, like I do with all of my palms. But this one in particular, I don't know what the hell happened that I just didn't. Somehow I got root rot, and it was doing fine all winter, and all of a sudden it didn't. It got worse and worse these past couple of weeks, and all of a sudden it just died. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just pull the spear just to make sure, because I was pulling the spear up and nothing was coming out. So that's why it got me to think maybe she just needs more sunlight, and maybe because she's been indoors for so long. Yesterday she spear pulled, and that is a good indicator that this palm is no good. I might as well just start from scratch again. But if you guys want to know what spear pulling is on a palm tree, this is what spear pulling is. So whenever you guys think that your palm is dying because you think there's root rot, or you're overwatering and you're just questioning, is this palm really dying? Is it spear pulling? Is it root rot? Pull the spear, the center, the crown. This is the crown. If you pull the center and it doesn't come out, it's still alive, and it could be other things aside from root rot. It could be it's either stressed out, or it needs sunlight, like I thought this one was. Maybe she's the roots are, maybe the palm tree has way too much roots, and the pot is really small, that causing stress too. When the palm tree is growing and it doesn't have a lot of space in the root, in the pot itself, it's going to cause some stress, and the palm tree will, it'll start changing some of the colors. But for this particular case, I pulled the spear and it pulls. So this is what spear pulling is. It comes right out. So this is, and it's still alive somehow, barely. You can still see the color on it, but it's going. She's dying. But that is what spear pulling is. I can smell it, and it has a funky smell to it too. It's smooshy. This is root rot, you guys. So the root rot starts right here at the very, very bottom. This goes all the way down to the roots. When the root starts to rot, the rot goes all the way up to the fucking center crown, and it goes all the way up, all the way up, all the way up until it kills the frond. So basically, this right here, the center, this is the heart of the palm tree, not the roots. The roots are essentially the nervous system of the plant, but this right here is the heart. If this dies, your palm tree will die. If this right here goes, the whole palm tree will grow. And I mean, it changed color. It's ridiculous how quickly the color changed on this palm tree. It was just green like 2 weeks ago, and it's literally gray right now. And it's sad because I can't find this palm tree up here north in northeast Wisconsin. I brought this from Florida. But nonetheless, I mean, it is what it is. This is trial and error, you guys, trial and error. I live in a cold state, so this stuff is going to happen at some point. But luckily, the rest of my palms are doing amazing. This is not the first palm tree that I've lost. I've lost a couple other palm trees, but I've learned over the past couple of years that living in this state, the cold hardier ones do a lot better. But this one in particular is cold hardy at heart, and it just died because of root rot. It had nothing to do with the cold. It just, I was overwatering it. I thought that I wasn't overwatering it, because every time I water it, I make sure that the soil dried out completely and tipped it. The water would drain. Somehow it got root rot. So yeah. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much care you give your plant. If it's gonna die, it's gonna die eventually. But it's just a matter of figuring out what's the best plant for you to take care of, especially in colder zones like this one. This is cold. So this is zone 5B, and this plant essentially can handle zones, I want to say 7A and down. So even though it's still pretty freaking cold for this palm tree up here, it could have survived, but it got root rot. And but yeah, if you guys are wondering what root rot is this right here. This is root rot. So if you hear people saying, try to pull the spear to see if it pulls, this is what they mean. If your spear on your palm tree pulls all the way out, your palm tree is dead. No and or buts. It's dead. It won't come back. But yeah, just letting everybody know this happens. It's natural. And if it happens, it happens. You learn from your mistakes and you move on.